Mother Nature like, how the fuck you doing that, Max? Trust me, I do a lot of shit like I'm doing much less. Got the mindset of DJ Khaled, I'm doing what's best. It's been body bags after body bags, so who is up next?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in and welcome back once again. Yes, Mr. J Official Reactions. If you don't know who this is, man, they call me Mr. J. And it's always a pleasure to stop by, man. Let me just say this, man. This is not a musical reaction. I want us to talk about something. And yes, as you saw on the title of this vlog, man, Shatta Wale didn't just make music. He created a movement. We are going to talk about it, but before we do get started, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Smash that, let's give us that thumbs up. And yes, we got a whole lot to unpack, and let's keep going. SM for life. Let's go. So, ladies and gentlemen, Shatta Wale, man. I know a whole lot of you be like, man, we are tired of hearing about that man. But there is a point of a man's life that he transitions from one level of doing things to the next level. And what do I mean by that? This man, by my books, and I know by a whole lot of people's books who are watching this man do what he do. They watching this man do what God made him, like created him for, his purpose. This man has gone from just being a regular artist by my standards to a change maker, to somebody who is here to change his society. So we are going to talk about that, yes, and let's get started. So, ladies and gentlemen, King Shatta Wale, man, SM for life, boss, man, bam, bam, you know what the deal is, man. Shatta Wale doesn't just make music anymore. He is building a movement. From the streets of Accra to stages in London and New York, man, this man has transformed the Ghanaian music industry forever. Yes, I say forever, because this is probably the very first time that we are seeing an artist rise from being an artist and partnering with the government to bring about change and to give employment opportunities to the youths. Let me say this. The vlog of today, we are going to break down exactly how Shatta Wale turned his sound into a global force. You dig? Let's get started. Now, let's talk about this brother's rice, man. Mr. Shatta Wale, born, his name is Mr. Charles Niama Mensah Jr., man. This guy rose to fame not by chance. Let me repeat that. Mr. Shatta Wale came to fame. He rose to stardom, superstardom, not by chance, but by pure willpower. Willpower to achieve and willpower to go further than many of his peers in the Ghanaian music industry. I dare you to give me one artist now, this batch of artists that have gone this far to doing what this man is doing. And no wonder Sakode is telling everybody to jump on board, and they're seeing that this man is walking on a different kind of grace. So after early stages struggle with the name Bandana Man, he rebranded himself and he came back with fire. Yes, this man, if you don't know his history, he started his career as an artist with the name Bandana. But then he saw that he wasn't moving the right way, man. Sometimes they say it's good to always take a step back to leap forward. And this man did that, and that leap was super fire, man. This man came out with Dancehall. Dancehall wasn't just a song. It was a prophecy which we are all seeing manifest today. This man is different because he speaks to the street. He spoke to the streets, man. The everyday Ghanaian facing the everyday hardship. His music gave voice to the hustler, to the dreamer, and to those that were silenced by politics. That's what made it powerful, which is why I'm telling you that this man is he's not making music, man. This man is creating a movement. Now let's talk about the movement, how the movement begins, man. When Mr. Shatta Wale re-emerged, he didn't just build a fan base, man. He built an army. Now, this is one thing that most artists in Africa are forgetting, man. Bro, when you are stepping into that spot to be an artist, you need to understand that it's not just you. When you make this music, who is going to listen to this music? Build you a strong and a formidable fan base. Every successful artist that you know today, they do have a strong and powerful fan base. So this man created the SM movement, man. SM movement became one of the greatest fandom you ever hear of. It became an identity. It is not just about being a fan anymore. It was an identity because this man empowered the youth. He challenged the system and he turned independent artistry into a band of honor. This man is still working as an independent artist because he practically does everything for himself. He might do featuring, he left and right, but he's still under the independent. He's an indie artist and he's moving like this. Shatta Wale used medium and social media, live streams, and unfiltered authenticity to build a direct connection with his people. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It worked. The movement was raw and it's still raw. The movement is real and the movement is revolutionary, which is why I said that in the beginning that this man is not just making music. He's a movement. He's a force to be reckoned with. Now I want us to look at the global impact, man. Shatta Wale's impact isn't just locked in Ghana anymore. Shatta Wale is global. If you don't know that, or some of Shatta Wale's haters, man, his global move speaks for themselves. The song Already with Queen B, Beyoncé, and Major Lazer, that wasn't a future. Let me say this. Some people might like, oh, Beyoncé future Shatta Wale, and no. That was not the future. That was Ghana waving the flag in the global arena. Like, hey, look, I'm here. His collaboration with global stars like Alkaline Man, Vibes Cartel, and even produced international chart hits without being signed to a major record label. Think about that. That is powerful. That is not just power, ladies and gentlemen. It's influence. That's what we call influence. Because if you can move with what you have and bring forth what this man is doing, let's look beyond the music realm, man. Shatta Wale didn't just focus on music. He hasn't just stopped doing like let me just do music and be comfortable with it. Most artists nowadays, they just do music, they get their bread, and that's it. They build a nice little nest, they build a nice little property, and that is it. But this man looked beyond, ladies and gentlemen. From his ride-hailing company, man, Shaxi, which I just dropped a vlog, to his philanthropic work and social commentary, he's become a voice of the people. You don't believe me? Bro, you need to look at SM for Life, bro. You need to look at that Shatta movement. It's epic. This man is a voice to them. And what he just did with Shaxi, whether it's speaking on corruption, it's speaking on unemployment of the youth, it's speaking on empowering the youth, Shatta Wale is shaping culture musically, socially, and economically. And that is what I said earlier, that my admiration for this man has changed drastically because, ladies and gentlemen, I know exactly how it feels to go from where this man is and where is it. I'm not saying because I did music, no, because I know that hustle, I know that drive to see a dream manifest as you planned it, as you saw it. Because people like this, people who move in purpose, they already know that they will be where they are because for some weird reason, man, the universe gives you this insight. Now, let me end this vlog by saying it. So the next time you hear Mr. Shatta Wale, remember, it is not just music. It's a movement. It's a mindset. It's motivation from Dancehall King to global ambassador. His journey is a blueprint, ladies and gentlemen, for how African artists can actually create impact beyond the charts, beyond the studio, beyond the booth. Don't look only at music. Think out the box for up and coming artists and the current artists, man. You can also be the next Shatta Wale. Let me say this. Are you part of the SM movement, man? What's your favorite Shatta Wale's moment or song? Drop a comment. Let me know. Hit that like button. And I will say this again, man. Do not forget to subscribe. You did, because more stories like this will be dropping from time to time. And once again, big up to my SM for Life family. And shout out to this man. This man is, look, bro, I think we need to just gyrate or genuflect when I met this man, because there's so much that this man is doing, like most people don't yet understand. And bro, Africa needs a whole lot of artists like this guy. You dig? Stay blessed. Peace.
If you see me in the streets, better holler at me. Seeking for a beat, throw them dollars at me. I don't like defeat, take that away from me. You tryna be like me, you couldn't handle my story. But we gon' let you know, we gon' let you know. We gon' let you know, we gon' let you know.